Hello, the theme for tonight's dinner is we're smoking. Right, I have different wood chips. The seafood one is a blend of mesquite and alderwood. The meat one is mesquite, hickory and red wine cabernet soaked oak wood chips. And I've got some chip dust as well, in case I want a bit more smoke towards the end of the deal. I'll soak them in water for 25 minutes before I use them. And these are my smoker trays that I will put in when the smoke cooking is ready to be done. So we're cooking smoked fish, smoked chicken and a couple of side dishes. Thaw out the fish fillets, put them in brine, chicken in brine. Do a pasta dish that they can put fish or chicken on depending on what they want to eat. They might take both. So what I'll do is I'll smoke them up early. I'll put the smoked meats into the oven to make sure that the fillets are cooked, and we'll see what turns out. There's some starters that are again on a smoked theme, so I hope you'll stay with us to see what the finished meal looks like. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. We've got our honey mustard and garlic dry mix. There's honey, mustard, salt, sugar and garlic, and I'll just put a little of that rub on the fish that I've filleted and deboned so the kids can eat it without any worries. I'll put that back in the fridge until I put it on the smoker. Chicken. Chicken's ready to go on. I'll put the chicken on first because it'll take a little longer to cook in the smoker. I've turned the smoker down to the lowest possible heat because it'll be slower cooked than the fish will be a lot quicker. I'm doing a lot of almonds because I'll seal them in an airtight jar as soon as they're ready. Done a big lot. I sometimes make them into a sweet with a mix of sugar, a bit of lemon juice, a drop of vanilla essence and a drop of rose water. And when they're dry and crisp, I put them on vanilla ice cream. As usual, found a spare fish in the bag, so I'll marinate up and might as well cook it. There's no point trying to refreeze it. I've hot smoked the chicken at about 150. Still not too hot but I want to make sure the chicken's cooked. Plenty of nice smoke, so that's doing alright. The almonds are drying up, and it won't be long before I put the fish on and leave the lid open so the fish can cook. My chicken is half done, so I'll leave the lid on, open, and my fish is on. It's not been too hot because the test fish hasn't cooked. The almonds have dried out nicely. They're getting there. By the time this lot's ready, they'll be ready too. When the fish is smoked, I'm going to put it in a bit of milk in the oven to make sure that it cooks through. The chicken I'll just put in a baking dish in the oven to keep warm. Never know when they're going to turn up. So keep it warm till they arrive while I cook the pasta dish. The temperature gauge with the lid open was mostly around the 110, but just to finish the fish I'm letting it go up to 150. Right, my fish is ready for the oven, as is my chicken. Right, I've put some uncooked scallops with roe on, a couple of little knobs of butter, and now I'm going to put some milk on. Cook up a bit, and well, the fish is cooked, but cook up the scallops and take the edge off the salt on. Right, olive oil, garlic. I'm just about to chuck some fine chopped onions into it. Taking it off the fire, put some flour in there because I'll make it into a white sauce. I've warmed it up again, and I'll put the mushrooms and milk in there. Stir the mushrooms in, I'll cook them down a bit, and then I'll add the milk. Alright, at the very end I'm going to add capers and truffles. That's the garlic mushroom white sauce, capers and truffles. I've added the capers, and this is carpaccio sliced black truffles. Well, the almonds are dry and crispy, and I've got some leftovers for next time. Let's go check what happened with almonds. Well, inevitable leftovers. Maybe somebody will pick at it, so I'll put it on the table just in case. If not, we'll have it tomorrow. Well, I ended up using the smoked sole on those jacks. Smoked oysters, and who can resist a drizzle of cabbage seaweed? Just very good for you. Bit of a cheese platter and kids love chips. Right, we've got the garlic mushrooms in white sauce with capers and black truffles drizzled on top. Alright, filleted smoked fish with scallops in milk. Smoked chicken, so they can have a choice or both of smoked chicken with smoked fish and scallops with the spaghetti